forces. You've got truth and you've got will and ego. That's it. Everything in between it are variances of these two things. Yet when love is challenged by will and ego, love will become ferocious, friend. I'm here to tell you there's no more ferocious force in the world than love. Will and ego, that's why I say, you know, some of these things that I'm seeing in the world that we honor and regard as so powerful, I laugh at and I wonder they're honoring these things out of ignorance, because that is not the power. The sorcerers and the witches and the wizards, and they don't have any power when it comes to contending with love. Love will humble those people in a wise way. Love is so wise, friend. It reminds you of a serpent in a sense, because it'll study you. And it will let you think that you are powerful. It will not challenge you. It won't say, you're not powerful, I'm powerful. It won't do any of that. In fact, it will look weak to you. It will make you think that you have the advantage. It will purposely make itself look weak and docile. Humble. Please don't hit me again. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna? Oh, what am I gonna? And it'll do it in your face, just so it can see how you will perceive it. I'm telling you, this thing is a marvelous thing. Just so it can see how you will perceive it. Just so it can get a rise from you. So it can jot down how you behaved against it when you felt like you could. Just so that you can feel better temporarily. But love plays the long game, friend. Love plays the long game. It needs you to do all of that. You know why? Because it loves you so much that it must get to the core of your issue. Love is effective. It's going to get to the core of your issue. Yeah. Only so that it can be effective in straightening you out. This is love. This is why I say the sorcerers and the witches and all these people doing wickedness. Because all of them are not wicked. You have some people that know how to manipulate energy that you would not consider a witch or a sorcerer or a wizard. But they know how to do the same things. They just don't do it in a wicked way. When you look at all of the great ones of the house of Israel, when you look at your Daniel and all of these people were magi. Moses was a magi. You would have said Moses was a sorcerer. He's going toe to toe with Laban. Made him run. He made Laban run. This is the most powerful sorcerer of the whole world at the time. Made him run. Leave the kingdom. Abandon the kingdom. The differentiating factor was one was using it to uplift and to do good out of love, and the other was doing it out of ego and will. These are the tricks to the trade. And ego and will cannot stand against love. Love humbles ego and love humbles will. And so when we look in the world today and we see all of this change going on and who's frustrated with the change and complaining about the change and complaining about their experiences and blaming other people for it, we're looking at people that are not standing in love. They're standing in ego and will. These are the destiny swappers that you be hearing so much about on social media. These are the mimickers. These are the ones that are not standing in anything but an outdated version of something that they loved at the time that they became successful at it. But they have gone no further than that love. They have not challenged that love. That love has gone stagnant because they did not believe that that love could support them. So they didn't allow the love to evolve, in which love must do. Love must continuously evolve. But because they had reached a certain level of success, they felt, okay, I must stay here because if I challenge this love, it may not serve me the way I need it to serve me. So I won't go any further with it. And now they're in a place where love is commanding everyone to move. And you have some that are moving. You have some that love has brought forth and introduced. And that are moving in ways that are different and unique because that's how love moves. Love is not a carbon copy of itself. It always looks to evolve. Newness. And the newness that it evolves from or in is necessary. Love is wise. Love is the most wisest entity on this planet. It is the creator of everything. If God could create the serpent and deem him wise, is God not the wiser? Is the characteristic of the serpent wicked? Or is it the fact that it used ego and will instead of love? This characteristic of the serpent is characteristic of love, friend. It finds a way. It moves in ways, subtle ways that you don't notice it. That is not wicked. That is its nature. What made the serpent wicked was because the intention of it was to use ego and will instead of love.